What's poppin' people, SSJApom here with a Worlds Collide video on Dragonball Xenoverse 2. My god, it's been a while since we did one of these. My opponents for this clip are Rhymestyle and Seereax, two guys I'm sure you guys already know. Very nice dudes in the community. These clips were taken from the Super Saiyan 4 versus session you might have seen on Rhyme's channel a bit earlier in the week, and I had quite a bit of fun in here. I legitimately picked up male Saiyans like around Sunday, and we recorded this series around Tuesday, or like Monday night, Tuesday morning, What? I'm glad it wasn't an actual blowout, you know. When it comes to playing these guys, I kind of have to nerf the combos, characters, and like strategies that I use a bit because of a few differences on how we see things in the game, which I'm totally fine with, you know, it's whatever. Like when it comes to cast, I was just picking like random, so unfortunately I ended up with hit and it was like, oh, I gotta stunt. Like when it comes to CAC, I legit give them free hits and I like opted out of using like the lag compensation moves like Punisher Drive or like Aura Slide, all that. The problem is, these niggas are savages and will beat your ass if you slack or sleep on them. Like, I didn't know that, alright? I didn't know that. But I'm kind of glad these guys, like, decided to keep it going, even though we were like, rocking, like, the Mighty Morphin 3-bar connection. Like, it was a little bit of struggle and funky moments in there. But you know what? It's whatever. I was at a bit of a disadvantage not being able to communicate with my partner, but I gotta say, the 2v1 moments in this section were fucking hilarious, man. This dude Rhymestyle is in the back, power dancing, and it snatches me up. And I turn my head to the left, right? Like I look to the left just a little, just a tad, just like fight me like a man. I say it, but I didn't realize he had on the New York fitted cap, and he was coming up. Because you gotta understand, you don't see Saiyans in New York fitted caps. It's just not a thing. Like you should not be. Who bought you a fitted? Where did you get that? Why? Next thing I know, I'm dead. I tried to avoid stamina breaking them because I know for a fact I have way too many ways to like optimizing damage and like wiping them out. And I'd hate to like be the guy who kind of kills out the fun we were having in the casual setting. At the same time, it's like, you gotta show that CACs aren't these super innocent characters, while Goku and Hit are apparently the demons that everyone has to be scared of, you know? I show you guys a couple of like confirmed into ultimate attacks without needing stamina breaks in the online setting. If you want to take something from it, that's a thing. They work. Like I said, I got you guys with the tech. You notice, I got you guys. But I want to give these two a much-deserved shout-out for finding what works for them in the game and kind of running with it. If you value limiting your play in hopes of having cinematic close battles, I can definitely get behind that in a casual setting. I had a lot of fun. I kind of had to tone it down as the fights went on, just so it didn't turn into like, okay, let me let me chill out. I kind of knew something was gonna happen when I was looping a rhyme because Seereax just fucking darts in. I'm like, oh shit. Like there was no way they weren't talking. I was like, yeah, they have to be recording. Okay, let me cool it out a little bit. I knew the shitstorm was coming though when I did that, but you gotta understand, it's part of the game, Pop. It's part of the game. At the same time, you kind of gotta have that killer be killed mentality moving into the realm of real fighting games like Dragonball FighterZ, and like informing yourself on like terminology or like game plans. You know, I know you guys are looking forward to going to Dragonball FighterZ, and I gotta say. If someone finds like legitimate loops or like resets in fighting games, man, I can promise you they will not let you go for the sake of having a good fight. Like you're gonna get like, not even abused, like you're gonna get beat up. Like it's kind of like a your fault thing for getting caught in it. But yeah, I understand a bit of a like, cool out, man. We're chilling here. That being said, a lot of people who saw the fights have been a bit harsh on the guys for doing 2v2, like 2v1 in a 2v2 matchup. Like I think it's personally fine and it added a lot to the fights. I was kind of jealous that I couldn't have any like 2v1 moments because, you know, my partner was like, you know, I respect it. Listen, Pop, I'll beat you up and I'll stand near your body. Like, yeah, okay, you dead, Pop. I won't jump your mans. I felt like I heard the audio, man. They're like, should we jump Aipom? I'm like, hey, what I do? What did I do? I didn't do. Why you gotta jump me? Why you gotta jump me? But I think it's fine that they did that. It was really cool. I liked it. I had to like stay on my toes and fight, you know. There's a bit of misinformation when it comes to being punished during a stamina break in the community, but like this game this late in like the game's life cycle is like legitimately not worth talking about. Like there's like arguments and shit. Like every side of the argument sounds like sit down, please. Enough. Like we're talking about Xenoverse 2. Relax. Boyfield, sit your ass down. Like by this point, people are going to be stuck in their ideologies or come from like an alternative school of thought where things you do have parallels in fighting games are like based on the level of play that you're at. You'll either find things cheap or perfectly fine. Like if you're just someone who plays the game casually, getting hit by triangle circle over and over is going to be like, this is the cheapest shit ever. But you're not going to take into account the fact that you had to get stamina broken, and to get stamina broken, you kind of had to let your stamina get beat up, and by letting your stamina get beat up, you had poor stamina management, etc., etc. So there's things that goes into that. But I understand, I get it perfectly fine. Anywho, I'm not even gonna talk for the rest of this thing. I talked a lot. I didn't even mean to do this in like a minute intro. But anyway, leaving you with the rest of these clips, and I hope you enjoy that Super Saiyan 4 Seereax, can I do it? Can I? I want to do it because Seereax can't do it for me. I'm gonna. Okay, guys, look, prepare yourselves. I'm gonna get ready. And that's Super Saiyan 4 goodness, and I'll be seeing you in the very next video. Take care of yourself.
It's not a game. I'm not a robot, and I'm challenging you. I'm not a phantom. I'm in your face, and I'm here to see you through. Right before your eyes, what just multiply? Got to celebrate. It's time. I'm the power grows. your game? Are you sure your next move's the right one for you? Are you sure you want it? I'm maneuver again, my friend. You'll never see it coming. You see that my mind is the best for eyes. You're but the time it hit you, your last surprise. I'm coming, but my game's always so fast, so fine. You're smiling, but the net you didn't catch it in time. It's now it's never, and I've got to make my decision. This time could be my moment. Is this a mirage or a chance to fulfill my mission? A river in a dry land, the left is in an offset. A heartbeat for demon, a oasis in a she's land. I'm giving the balance, but I'm standing on laser's edge now. Hoping all my life is over. When track just ended, I'm out of here.